Well, as you know, yesterday the government announced a partial lockdown on two major parts of Nairobi and Mombasa County. This is, of course, the Eastleigh area in Nairobi County and part of Old Town in Mombasa County. This 15-day measure starting yesterday at about 7 p.m. And, of course, there is expected that there shall be no movement for the next 15 days, both in and out of those locations. Let's now take you straight to Mombasa County, the Old Town area, where Francis Mtalaki has been keeping a look out for what is happening there. Francis Mtalaki, thank you for speaking with us this afternoon. What's the latest? We saw you yesterday. It was dead silent at about 9:30 p.m. What is the situation this afternoon?
Well, the situation since morning has been that the police have taken control of this Old Town area. And where we are standing is at the junction from Makadara area and the other one that is heading to Old Town, that is at Fort Jesus. And as you can see, is a roadblock from both ends there. And quite a number of police officers have been here since early morning. And the situation has been like this in many parts of the Old Town. And specifically at Digo Road, which seems to be a busy street during the day. But now what is happening to the other side is that there is some partial business in terms of what usually happens there, because one side of the Digo Road is functioning, and the other side that we're seeing that the area has been, even the traffic has also been disrupted in terms of the activities that usually happen at Digo Road. And also, earlier on, we also spoke to the Governor of Mombasa, Ali Hassan Joho, with regard to the situation that is happening here in Mombasa, and also his co-chair in terms of the COVID-19 the committee that is in charge here in Mombasa County. And they're saying that so far, so good in terms of the guidelines that were set yesterday, and they expect that residents of Old Town to be heeding to that call, saying that this is not a punishment, but is one of the ways to try and curb the spread of COVID-19. Also, it has emerged that other 5 people who were tested positive have since gone missing.
Okay.
And they're saying that security apparatus are still on the lookout to make sure that they've been able to arrest those 5 people in terms of making sure that the COVID-19 has been dealt with in terms of the spread.
Okay.
And we'll be keeping you posted in terms of what's happening here in Mombasa with regard to the COVID-19 issue.
Francis, I trust you can still hear me. Briefly tell me this. What was the response of residents of Old Town to this directive? What are they telling you? What are you hearing?
Well, we got some mixed reactions from residents of Old Town, and because Old Town is a bit unique in terms of what happens here, and a number of residents have businesses here, and some of the businesses have been affected. And so most of the businesses that have been affected, for those businessmen are saying that they would want a plan in terms of where they will be conducting some of the activities. And they are also appealing to the county COVID-19 committee to have an elaborate plan in terms of where they can be given an opportunity to conduct their business. But of course, the governor has said that the county government of Mombasa will try as much as possible to provide some foodstuffs for those affected families, so as to be able to caution them in terms of the 15-day curfew that has been cessation of movement in terms of the Old Town residents and those who have been affected. But also, there are a number of residents who also work in Old Town but live outside Old Town. That is also a challenge. But the governor says that they will be making some announcement probably from tomorrow, to give some direction in terms of what the county government is doing together with the national government in terms of the cessation of movement in and out of Old Town. Wahiga.
Thank you so much, Francis Mtalaki. And of course, stay safe, reporting live for us, giving us the latest update as that partial lockdown was ordered in 2 parts of the country yesterday, Old Town, Mombasa, and Eastleigh in Nairobi County.